Let's start with a truth that most people don't want to accept. The majority of YouTube channels don't fail because of the algorithm, bad luck, or lack of talent. They fail because the creator quits long before success has a chance to show up. Every day, thousands of people start YouTube channels filled with excitement, motivation, and big dreams. They imagine growing fast, gaining subscribers, and maybe even turning content creation into a career. But after a few weeks or months, reality hits. Views are low, growth is slow, motivation fades, and most people disappear without anyone noticing. That's why 99% of YouTube channels fail, not because the creators weren't capable, but because they weren't prepared for the long, uncomfortable process of growth. The illusion of overnight success. One of the biggest mistakes new creators make is believing in overnight success. Social media shows you viral videos, fast growth stories, and creators who seem to explode out of nowhere. What you don't see is the years of uploading with no attention, the dozens of failed videos, and the countless moments of doubt behind the scenes. Success on YouTube is rarely sudden. It's usually silent, slow, and frustrating at first. When people expect fast results and don't get them, they assume something is wrong with the algorithm, the niche, or themselves. In reality, nothing is wrong. This is exactly how the process is supposed to feel. The creators who win are not the most talented, they are the most patient. Why most creators quit too early. Most channels fail because creators stop posting when it gets uncomfortable. They stop when views don't match effort. They stop when friends don't support them. They stop when self-doubt becomes louder than their vision. But discomfort is not a sign you should quit. It's a sign you're early. Every successful YouTuber went through a phase where nobody cared. The difference is that they kept uploading anyway. They treated YouTube like a long-term skill, not a short-term gamble. Quitting early guarantees failure. Consistency creates a chance. The problem with chasing the algorithm. Another reason channels fail is obsession with the algorithm instead of the audience. Creators constantly change direction, style, and topics, trying to hack views. One week they copy trends, the next week they switch niches, and eventually the channel has no clear identity. The algorithm doesn't reward confusion, it rewards clarity. When you try to please everyone, you connect with no one. Growth happens when people recognize your content, understand what you offer, and feel something when they watch your videos. The creators in the 1% focus on value first. The algorithm follows attention, not the other way around. Why consistency beats talent every time. Talent can help, but consistency builds mastery. Most people underestimate how powerful showing up repeatedly really is. Every video you upload teaches you something. How to speak better, how to structure ideas, how to hook attention, how to edit more efficiently. But if you stop uploading, you stop learning. The 1% treat YouTube like a craft. They don't wait to feel inspired. They show up even when motivation is low because they understand that progress compounds over time. Consistency is not glamorous. It's boring, and that's why most people avoid it. The fear that holds most creators back. Fear is another silent killer of YouTube channels. Fear of being judged, fear of looking stupid, fear of not being good enough. So people delay posting, they over-edit, they wait for perfect equipment, perfect confidence, perfect timing. And while they wait, months go by. Perfectionism is just fear in disguise. The creators who succeed are willing to be bad in public. They allow themselves to improve in front of others. They understand that confidence is built by doing, not by waiting. Why passion alone is not enough. Many people start YouTube because they feel motivated or passionate. That's great, but passion fades when results don't come quickly. What replaces passion is discipline. The 1% builds systems, not motivation. They schedule uploads, they create routines, they commit to learning analytics, thumbnails, storytelling, and audience psychology. They don't rely on how they feel, they rely on habits. Passion starts the journey, discipline finishes it. The importance of clear purpose. Channels without direction rarely survive. If you don't know why you're creating content, you'll struggle to stay consistent. The most successful creators know exactly who they're talking to and why their content matters. They aren't just uploading videos, they're solving problems, sharing experiences, or inspiring action. Purpose gives you endurance. It keeps you going when views are low and feedback is limited. When your why is strong, quitting becomes harder. How to be in the 1%. Practical advice. If you want to be in the 1%, you don't need to be special. You need to be intentional. Focus on one niche and stick with it long enough to get good. Upload consistently, even when growth is slow. Improve one small thing with every video. Study creators you admire, not to copy them, but to understand why their content works. Engage with your audience, even if it's just one person. Most importantly, detach your self-worth from views. Views are feedback, not validation. Growth is invisible before it's obvious. This is something every successful creator understands. Progress is invisible for a long time. You might be improving, learning, and refining your skills without seeing immediate results, but suddenly one video performs better, then another, and then momentum starts to build. Most people quit right before this moment. The difference between failure and success is often just endurance. Final message. If you're creating content right now and feeling discouraged, remember this: you're not behind, you're early. The fact that you're still showing up already puts you ahead of most people. YouTube doesn't reward those who try once, it rewards those who persist. The 99% quit when it gets uncomfortable. The 1% keep going anyway. So, keep uploading, keep learning, keep improving. Your future audience is built one video at a time.